Who was your WNBA role model growing up, and are you going to see them on the court?
I hope so. It was Elena Delle Donne. I just really love watching her play, and I like how she can score everywhere and she can take over.
Up next, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Jackson.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Washington out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hayes in at the center. They've got Howard. Murray out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Gasol at the small forward spot. And it's good for two. Brent, as the season goes on, and here we are about halfway through, are players' roles still evolving?
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much set.
They are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're going to be playing. What the coaches are trying to find are unique combinations that might have to be on the floor because circumstances from the other team are dictating so. So which are my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? Which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
Mitchell looking it over. Passes it to Hayes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Here's Leonard, knocked away and taken away by Brown. Mitchell right side. And Gasol sends it back. And they're running. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Gasol. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Murray. Fires from the line. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. In reviewing this matchup, he said, I'm not sure Kawhi Leonard gets the credit he deserves as an offensive player. He can hurt you so many ways. Well, Kevin, we saw that last year in the finals. It will take a team-wide effort to limit his impact.
Thank you, David. Mitchell passes to Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Both good from the line that time. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Here's Washington, defended by Gasol. Washington passes to Hayes, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
Murray against Brown. Howard trying to free himself up. The offensive rebound and block. That one goes careening off the glass. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Washington missing. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Back to Murray. Just 3 on the clock. No good there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Las Vegas leads by. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about it.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, we've got Jaren Jackson on out there with Mitchell, and it's Washington in at the small forward. Here's Murray. Pass to Capella. And here is Howard. Gasol inside. Jackson trying to break free. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here, and Hayes throws it down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Murray with it, now defended by Mitchell. To the inside. Gasol's in the post. It's good. Gasol's got 6.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Murray, the pass to Leonard. Money from the wing. He's got 6.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
The pass to Washington. Now Mitchell. Hayes trying to break free. And Capella sends it back. Murray against Jackson. Murray, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Capella trying to free himself up, and it's Leonard missing. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Murray against Mitchell. Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Mitchell.
He hasn't been at his best this month from a defensive standpoint. He's not being as aggressive as he needs to be, and it's bringing his steal numbers way down.
Here's Washington, defended by Gasol. Mitchell against Murray. Las Vegas again missing. Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against the 76ers. Gasol wide open, he fires, hands it from downtown. Gasol's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Pass to Brown. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Being 43% for the game. Passes it to Howard. Leonard against Brown. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. from deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed taking a look at this home squad. Kenny?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown.
And it's just about
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Without question, Marc Gasol displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
DeJounte Murray is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Howard. And it's Capella in a power forward position. 4 on the shot clock. Gasol kicks to Murray. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, Jaren Jackson is out there with Hayes. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important? And sometimes, with the win or loss in the balance.
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverley who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But, those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. And Capella with a nice bucket inside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Las Vegas, they've shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Both shots good from the stripe.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The dish to Howard. 7-foot shot. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Good on the shot.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Here's Brown. Takes it off the glass. Brown's got 6.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Brown. From deep, Gasol. They get the rebound. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Leonard brings the double team, and it's Brown missing. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. That one goes in. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Mitchell outside. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Back to Mitchell. Fires, high post, and he connects with the jumper. 8 points for him. Brown against Leonard. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And Brown just using his big body well on defense. A physical player who does a great job of bothering shooters.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Howard is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Murray in at the point.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Pass to Leonard, puts one up from 19, and it's Leonard again missing.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Brown kicks to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Jackson. Good D by Howard.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Murray. Here we go. Hayes with the steal. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Murray. And it's Mitchell missing.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
They get it back. Here's Capella. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sometimes the last resort there, Kevin, is to foul Dwight Howard. It happens quite often, but what a powerful presence on the inside.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Mitchell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Gasol passes to Murray. And that one drops.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Mitchell against Murray. Looking to end his cold spell. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here's Leonard. Shoots over Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. .132 left in the game. Las Vegas trails by 7. Mitchell with it. And the pass to Washington. He kicks to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Brown outside. Drains the three-pointer.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter, and they can add to your lead.
55 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Washington. Off off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Marc Gasol.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Here's Murray. Over Mitchell. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Las Vegas calls timeout. They trail by 6. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Here's Washington, defended by Gasol. Here's Mitchell, and the 3 off target. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't make all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.